Good morning, everyone. My name is Sonia Andrango. I am talking about the lesson plan number 2. The topic of my class is the inspirational people. I use the English book level A2x2. The profession level is for elementary students. They are 15 years old, more or less. The duration of my class is the 45 minutes. The objectives of my class there are the following. In the listening skill, students will be able to recognize the context. In the speaking, students will be able to talk about lifestyles, personal types or preference and interests. In the reading skills, students will be able to improve reading comprehension through the inspirational lectures. And the writing skill, students will be able to construct inspirational writing. The number 3 of the lesson plans in the methodologies and strategies. In the methodology, I apply the communicative language teaching, and the strategies I applied the cooperative learning, brainstorm, and the group tasks and read aloud. In the number 4, in the anticipatory set, I arranged the class in the circle way because it's better for this activity because I did with them the collage. For this reason, it's necessary use the coloring materials, creative materials such as watercolors, crayons, color pencils, tissues, papers, etc. Finally, I opened the dialogue about this and introduced the W questions. In the number 5, in the May teaching input, first of all, in the WhatsApp, I showed the video in YouTube site about Lionel Messi.
Believe in you, and this channel is designed to be a part of your daily success routine. So let's get your motivation to a 10 and get you believing in you. Grab a snack and chew on today's lessons from a man who went from having a growth hormone deficiency as a kid and being injury prone early in his career to becoming one of the greatest football players of all time.
This is an interesting video about Lionel Messi that is used for inspiring all the people in this class, especially the students, because all students love the soccer.
Okay, let's kick it off with rule number 1. Do it because you love it.
And Lionel
Why
Messi
you
is
say
well
it doesn't
known
matter
for
to
them.
you going down in history as the greatest player ever?
Porque lo único que me importa es jugar al fútbol, disfruto haciéndolo desde muy chiquito y lo sigo intentando
For Lionel
hacer
Messi,
cada
it's
vez que salgo
difficult to
de una
speak in
cancha.
English. For this reason,
Siempre
he
dije cuando
prefers
me
to
canse
speak
de
in
disfrutarlo,
Spanish, but the
no
whole
me
video
divierta jugando
is
más
in
fútbol,
English.
no lo voy a hacer. Lo hago porque me gusta.
After that, I gathered the students together in a comfortable space and the boards in the pairs used the cooperative learning. I explained to students that today we will learn about inspirational people as Lionel Messi. And I read aloud in front of the students and shared with them their ideas about this and use the strategy read aloud. This is the script about Lionel Messi. This is the inspirational story, and I read the students one time, and after me the students read 2 times, and after that I group in these students in paid words for speaking one-to-one and improve your pronunciation. I explained to students that everyone can be an artist, and what's so special about creating art is that it allows us to express ourselves in our very own unique ways. I provide some background about Lionel Messi, elaborating that she was an artist who turned the struggles of their life into art. Teacher explained that Lionel Messi requests open their book on the page 13. I did different activities. This one is on Scrabble. Finally, students need to listening on audio number 9 for complete this activity and explain what is the W questions. In the number 6, in the modeling, I introduced the topic about inspirational people, and it focused in the W questions. For instance, this is some questions that I did the students. For instance, what challenges did Lionel Messi face in her childhood? Or what did you find interesting about the sticks? Or what questions do you still have about Lionel Messi? And open the interactions with the students. The number 7 in the guided practice, I told students they are going to listen to interview with Lionel Messi and calls their attention to the listening strategies. They listened and answered the questions and used different clues to know for I am sure that the question is this. And finally, I invited their students to put the words in the correct sequences. Then invite the students to listen to check their questions. At the end, I asked the students to compare answers with the other partner. This is the material for each student. In this part, students listen in the audio and complete the app this the page. And finally, in the independence practice, I ordered to open the English book in the page 93 and read through the directions and allow the students to complete this page independently. All time I monitor these activities and the students asking me whatever questions. And the number 9 in the assessment, I collect the worksheet that the student did in anticipatory set and use them to assess the student's ability to recall information from an experience to answer questions. Also, I evaluate every one of my students through the student's workbook on the page 11 and ask them these questions. What do you enjoy doing? Who inspires you? What is your biggest achievement? And what do you plan in the future? This is the questions for my students, and it's possible to evaluate and different aspects. And finally, and the number 10 point in the closing review and follow-up, I have students praise their completed work and their tests. I put all collage in a gallery work where students walk around the room and look at the artwork they classmates. This is my final. Thank you so much. That's all.